Hey guys, today I have my second edition of the Golden Vanity Awards. Woohoo! Yeah, we reached the end of our second year on YouTube. Technically, it's been a little over a year, but second calendar year that I have done YouTube. So, let's go ahead and jump in because, of course, I have a lot to talk about. And if you didn't see these last year, I give a main award to one product, occasionally more than one, but usually one, and then honorable mention to one or two, depending on the category, of course. And so, yeah, we're going to start with face products. First, I have foundation. I had to think about this, but my favorite would probably be one that I'm actually not using right now because my skin's drier. But for a lot of the year, I did use and love this Dream Matte Mousse by Maybelline. It's just a really good formula. It gives you good coverage, doesn't look cakey. I really love this, actually. And I can't wait to wear it again because I have trouble with foundation this time of year. But I do have two honorable mentions that are more things I'm using right now. This is Neutrogena Healthy Skin. Mine's a little messy. It's really good for dry skin, although it's a little bit fuller coverage, which means you have to work with it, which is why I've recently been really loving mixing it with this, which is something I'm actually really in love with, Benefit You Rebel Light. This doesn't give you much coverage, so when you mix them, you get the perfect color, perfect coverage, perfect finish. It's really nice because it's really glowy. So those are my foundation. So now let's move on to the Golden Vanities for concealer. My favorite is actually one that I just picked up, but I'm already loving a lot, and this is the CoverGirl in Olay Simply Ageless Eye Corrector. And I use it for blemishes too. It's really nice because it's moisturizing and very light, so it doesn't cake up under your eyes or on drier blemishes, which this time of year I have that. So I've really been loving that. And my honorable mention has to go to, first of all, my Maybelline Fit Me. This I was using for quite some time in this fall. It's really good as well. It gives you very full coverage. It's just a little heavier, so my eyes have been really dry, so I haven't been liking this as much now. And then my other one would probably be the one that I was using this summer instead of foundation. What was that? It was the hard candy one. Glamouflage. Glamouflage. That's a good one as well. Powder-wise, I don't really have a favorite, but I will go ahead and give a little shout-out to the one that I've been using for a while now, Stila Illuminating Powder Foundation. It's a good powder. It's expensive, though, so I don't think I'd repurchase it, and I haven't found a drugstore one that I love. Most of them are either too cakey or they don't really set your foundation at all, so that's difficult. I'm still working on it, but this one's alright. Bronzer-wise, my favorite is one that I just have a deluxe sample of, but keep coming back to it. I tried drugstore ones, but I just like this one better, and it's the Tarte Mineral Bronzer in Park Avenue Princess. This is actually the shimmery one, which I kind of like, and I use that for contouring every day. And then we'll move on to blush. My very favorites, I have a powder one and a cream one. My favorite powder blush is e.l.f. Studio Blush in Berry Mary. This color is perfect. It's actually the color I blush when I'm exercising, so it looks very natural on, and it goes really well with red lips and stuff, which I love. And then my the cream blush favorite is Stila Lilium. As you can see, I made a big dent in my little sample one. It's really nice. I don't use cream blush that often, but when I do, it's always this one. A couple honorable mentions are my Too Faced blush in Poppadom Peach. This is a gorgeous color. I love it a lot. I want to try the e.l.f. one in Candid Coral because I feel like it'd be similar. And then another e.l.f. one that I love is Fuchsia Fusion. It's a shimmery pink. Really pretty when you want to make your cheeks really have a nice color to them. And then I have one brow favorite. I've tried a couple brow things this year. My favorite that's really made the most difference has been the Great Lash Clear Mascara. I use this every day now. Today I did use powder and stuff just because I was filming, but usually just this, and it makes a huge difference. I love it. Oh, sorry, one last face product. This is an other category, the Evian facial spray. I spray it on before I do foundation every day, as well as spraying it on my brush. It's just like a mineral water, so that your stuff will not soak in as much and set in and all that. So really good. And that is all for the face stuff. Let's move on to eyes. And if you've been following me for a while, you know eyes are my thing. They're my favorite. So there's going to be a lot for this category. For base, my favorites, any of the color tattoos. I I'm obsessed with them, but my very favorite, because I thought I'd pick one for you, is Back to the Bronze. I think this one is just a staple. It's beautiful under like every eyeshadow. Every eyeshadow. It's so pretty. Honorable mention goes to a limited edition one that I just love more and more every time I use it, and that's Rich Mahogany. It's really pretty. And then that's all for bases, but really, as I said, any of the Maybelline Color Tattoos are amazing. Now for eyeshadows, instead of picking like a palette or whatever, because usually out of palettes I like certain colors but not all of them, I thought I'd go ahead and just pick, like, I was going to do top 10, but I might end up having more like 12 or so, because I love eyeshadow, guys. I'll start with kind of some like my most basic, like if I had to pick one eyeshadow I've found this year that I just could not do without now, it's Buck. It's a matte brown, and really, like, you blend that in your crease, it's a big difference maker. It goes with any eyeshadow. So I really like that. And then a couple others from this palette that I love are some lid colors, really. Toasted, it's a bronzy pink. Stray Dog, it's a taupe color. And then Bordello, which is a pretty shimmery pink that I think is really unique. So those are my palette picks out of my Make Your Own palette. I also have a couple more Urban Decay picks. Oh, I totally forgot about one of them too. Oh, yeah, I'm going to have more than 10. Half Baked for sure is like one of my very favorite colors I've discovered this year. It's a beautiful light gold. And then Smog is a bronzy color that I really like. And then I have one pick out of this palette, which is Suspect. I use this color a lot this year. Like, probably my most used like lid color. It looks gorgeous over Back to the Bronze. I think that's an essential. And then my last Urban Decay pick is, I deposited this from my Urban Decay Fun palette, but this is Sin. It's just a light shimmery pinky color. It's so gorgeous. Also out of this palette I have a couple MAC picks. This is Humid, a gorgeous green. I love that color so much. And then this one is Brown Down. It's kind of similar to Buck, a little warmer and a little darker. I really like that. Last two picks are Drugstore. I don't have that many Drugstore, I know. It's just because I really have fallen in love with Urban Decay. This is Smoldering Plum by L'Oreal Infallible. I actually use this as an eyeliner, not an eyeshadow, but I think it's super gorgeous. And then the other one is out of my Wet n Wild Silent Treatment Trio. I really love this Elite Purpley shade. Really loved that this year. Those are my eyeshadow picks. It's a lot, but I change up my eyeshadow daily, so it makes sense. And then liner-wise, I'll kind of go, I'm going to do gel liner, or gel, cream, and pencil. I'll start with pencil because they're my favorite kind, so it's kind of another favorites breakdown. And my favorites are the Neutrogena Nourishing Eyeliners. I've really fallen in love with these. My favorite color is Spiced Chocolate because I always love a good brown eyeliner. I also really love the Twilight Blue, though. And in honorable mentions, I have two different other kind of eyeliners that I really love. The CoverGirl Liquid Line Blast. This black is like my favorite black. It's the only black I use. I don't use black that much though, so that's why it's not a favorite. And then I really like their gray, and that was Black Fire. And this one is called, they don't say on them, I think it's Silver Spark. I've recently discovered it, and it's really pretty. And then Urban Decay. I have tried a lot of Urban Decay eyeliner this year. Really liked all of them, but my favorites are Stash, just because it's a really unique mossy green. And then one that I don't have with me is Whiskey. It's a warm matte brown. And actually I kind of started using Spiced Chocolate as like a dupe for that because they don't make that in full size. But I really like that one as well. And then moving on, my favorite liquid liner I recently discovered, but it's amazing. It's made a big difference. I'm wearing it today. And this is the L'Oreal Carbon Black Linear Intense. Also by L'Oreal is my favorite gel eyeliner pick, which I don't use gel eyeliner that much, but I did actually use this quite a bit. It's navy. It's their, what are these called? L'Oreal Infallible Lacquer liners. So this is really nice as well. And now moving on to mascaras. I would say I've tried a lot of really great mascaras this year. I gotta say, it was really hard to pick. My very favorite would probably be the L'Oreal Extra Collagen. I really love this. I have it in brown black. Honorable mentions, I love all of these. I would take any of these as well as that though. This is Telescopic by L'Oreal. Then two CoverGirl, I have Lash Blast Fusion and the Clump Crusher, which is new and I really like. So those are both all from I have videos all about their mascaras for L'Oreal, and I'm working on one for CoverGirl, so you can hear more about that later. And there is my eye picks. Let's move on to lips. for lips, I'll go ahead and start with the foundation, which is Balm. And I really love the Smith's Rosebud Salve. It's so moisturizing, and it's got a nice sheen and a pinky color, so you can wear it on its own. It's really pretty. Honorable mention goes to my Nivea Milk and Honey Lip Balm. I also really love this. This is the one I'll carry with me because that Rosebud Salve can be a little messy. Moving on to the fun stuff, color for lip products. I have, how many do I have? Top 7. I'll start with, I guess, lip butters. I have 2. This one's probably my most favorite lip butter because it's just such a pretty color, and that's Peach Parfait. It's got a gold shimmer to it that's super pretty. And then Red Velvet is just a dark red. And then I have a couple L'Oreal CoverGirl, because you know I love my CoverGirl lipsticks. I actually have a whole video on them coming soon. And these are going to be hauled very soon because I have a large lipstick haul. This is Smitten. It's just a plummy color. And then Delight, which is a pinky coral. Very similar to the Lip Butter and Sweet Tart if you want to get that instead. They're both nice. And then I have 2 Maybelline picks. The one I'm wearing right now is Make Me Pink. It's a light mauve pink, and then this one's kind of similar to Smitten. It's like a berry red or berryish pink. It's Party Pink. My last lip pick is one of the Kissable Balm Stains in Honey. I just think this is a really good staple color. It's somewhat along the lines of Make Me Pink, just a little bit deeper. And that's all for lip colors. Now I have glosses. Any of the Revlon Super Lustrous I really like. These are my 4 favorites. The one I'm wearing right now is Pink Pop. It's just a gorgeous pink. I'd say if you could only get one of these, I'd go for this. And then another creamy textured one, which I love their creamy textured ones. This is Coral Reef, which I haven't worn much this time of year, but it's really pretty in the summer. And then 2 shimmerier ones. This is Foiled, it's a nude, and then Pearl Plum is a reddish shimmery color. Really pretty. And that's all for lip. And actually that's all for like makeup wise. Now let's go into kind of miscellaneous. I'll start with skincare. I have 3 picks. I tried a lot of different exfoliators and cream and face washes, but my very favorite one, I just love the feel of this. I love what it does to my skin. It's the Neutrogena Deep Clean Cream Cleanser. So it's cream, so it's good for dry skin. It comes out and it's like, it's very refreshing feeling, which I think it actually says something like that. When you're doing it in the shower, it feels like you can really feel your pores getting clean, if that makes any sense. And I really like that. And I've already almost finished 2 bottles of this. And then my Boots Botanics Organic Face Rose Water Toner. I use this every night. I love it. I also really been loving my night lotions from them, but I don't have a specific favorite, just really any of them. A lotion I like during the day when I don't wear lotion during the day every day, just on days when I have a little time and can let it sink in before I do my face makeup. This is Neutrogena Healthy Skin Base Lotion. It's really nice. So that's these skincare picks. Now as far as like lotions, I really love the Bath & Body Works Triple Moisture Body Creams. I have 2 favorite scents. This is Carried Away, which is, if you're wondering, a whimsical blend of lush raspberries, white jasmine, and whipped vanilla. And then Secret Wonderland is probably my all-time favorite scent from them. It's luscious strawberry frosted jasmine petals and white amber. So really nice. They actually sound pretty similar, don't they? And then as far as hair, I have a couple. My Aussie Moist Conditioner. I use this every single day. I know most people don't condition every day, but my hair was getting pretty dry after that John Frieda stuff I used, so I started using this every day and it really helps. And then another thing that's really helped to strengthen my hair and bring the shine back is my John Frieda Frizz Ease Leave-In Conditioning Spray. So those are my 2 musts for hair. I switch out my shampoo, but those 2 are always the same. Brush wise, I have a couple picks. I mean, obviously, I pretty much use the same brushes every day. I don't own that many. But my Real Techniques have been my favorite that I've discovered. This is the Expert Face Brush, and then this is the Dome Shadow Brush, which I use to blend every day. And then one last brush is just my e.l.f. Mineral Blending Brush. I use this to apply color in my crease, like every day. So those are my 3 like essential brushes. And that is all I was going to. I guess I'll do nail polish too. I don't reuse nail polish that much because I don't repaint them that much, but these are my 3 colors that I've probably used the most this year. I have one Revlon one. This is Plum Seduction. It's a really gorgeous bright pink. And then I have two by the Sally Hansen, which are probably, they have my favorite color selection. This is Petal to the Metal, a shimmery metallic, and then this is kind of like the matte version of it. It's Grayish Gardens. So those are really beautiful. And that is actually all. I was going to include like TV shows and stuff, but I thought this was going to be a long video, and I maybe will do a separate video if you want. So that is my golden vanities for the year of 2012. It was a really good year for everything, even makeup products, and I really hope you guys like these products if you check them out, and if you have any favorites, let me know below, because, like, goodness knows I don't need more makeup, but if there's any good picks, let me know. So see you very soon. Like this video if you like it, subscribe if you want to see more, and yeah, see you in 2013. Bye-bye.